Oh, ay. Hello guys. Is this working right? When I speak about most depressive city in the world, this is what I'll basically show you. This is the very, well, really next to the most central area of Helsinki center. And guys, you just missed, I hope you can hear me by the way, you just missed Father Christmas. Or Father Christmas. He was walking here with a bag. So I think he was basically ordered to some event. You know, Little Christmas in Finnish, it's called Pikkujoulu, Little Christmas. And yeah, I just saw Father Christmas in Helsinki and I missed it because he walked like 1 minute, 2 minutes into that building over there. Hello, Edelwolf. Hey, Lingua Pish. Hello, Linnea. Helsinki Center. He walked inside that event. I can see him. Hold up. Fuck. That's him. By the way, there he is. That's the Father Christmas, guys. I'm telling you. He went inside. Sogard, hello, my man. I showed you Father Christmas. Guys, I'm walking here with a Russian star, SKA ice hockey team star in the Helsinki center. The other topic, of course, in general in the Western world is there's a threat. Dagmar, yes. People singing, there's common events over here. So people are feeling fine. And this is Finland, yes, this is Helsinki. Yes, in Finland it's called Father Christmas. That's what I said, Father Christmas. And Father Frost is, of course, our Russian counterpart. Joulupukki, indeed. Ded Moroz, yes, Father Moroz Frost. Guys, this is, check it out, huge seagull. That's Tennis Palace, what it's called. And that was built originally, not the seagull thing, but the building right around the corner. That was built for the Finland's only Olympic Games in 1952. A lot of good stuff was built in 1952, and a lot of them are still in use, which is a pretty rare thing. Guys, we're gonna walk not in the very center, around the city center, and notice the differences between the cities. This is Kamppi, Christopher. Kamppi, and around the city, when I speak about center in St. Petersburg, usually that means many kilometers wide angle. You can be in Technological Institute, that's super center. You can be on Nevsky, which is a 4-kilometer street, which is still center. Of course, you have to always in St. Petersburg tell you like where, because and in Finland you can say center, and that means few tens of meters. Because when you're outside, the few tens of meters, maybe 100 or 200 meters. Let's be honest. This is how it looks like. It's empty, and this is the very center of this little town. But this is not negative stream. We're gonna walk around, enjoy the after snowstorm. There was a snowstorm. I did a member-only video for you guys. Hold up. I did a member-only video from the woods, and now I'm here. I thought about, hey, I'm gonna do some streaming, guys. Let you guys keep, interested. Please zoom a little bit to the seagull or where. Lingua pitch, my favorite YouTuber. Nice angle shot. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it for real. And so let me tell you, we're gonna go around the places, and I'm gonna mention few Russia-related places or the places that I know. Right here, let's memorize things back in the day when things were good. Right here in Kamppi, which is also, by the way, it has a significant Russian history right here. But anyways, I'm talking about Grand Duchy of Finland, when Russia owned Finland. But anyway, here is a bus, a little parking space for buses. This is the place where you used to take small marshrutka or small buses to St. Petersburg, and the cost was like 15 bucks, maybe 20, you know, very, very cheap. 15 bucks and you're in St. Petersburg, and they had many tens of buses daily, and I left all through here. I remember I used maybe once or twice this one here, because the other ones, then you had the the bus, the big bus, no, sorry, the train. All right, guys, let me show you a little bit of Helsinki normal central area. Yes, this is snow. Today we had it was really, really strong snow, and you can see that from a member only video. You should become a member. There's all kinds of alternatives. You can choose $1 membership, 5 or 10. And so yeah. So this here, by the way, is a tunnel right here. Not a tunnel, but a huge, like a tunnel road. And this used to be a train tracks to a railway station. Not station, but like a harbor type of thing, or port, I don't know. And right here, it actually used to lead all the way there to the center, where Russia used to have the barracks, Russia, Imperial Russia. So this was connected to those barracks. But now there's no train tracks, and this is like a stroll. We might go down there, but let's enjoy the city for a while. A lot of things were related to Russia in Helsinki center. I think this is a better view. There you go, guys. It's a pretty, well, semi-long. It's semi-long for Finland, and pretty impressive work. But yeah, that was done way before. As you can see, not a lot of people, and literally there's like 3 minutes to the very center of the city. Are you going to meet Anna on her birthday? I probably won't be on that exact date, because she has a certain day, and I'm not able to. You guys, you don't know how big of an effort it is to travel to Russia. It's a huge effort for me and anybody coming from the West. So I just can't go places. I have to make plans. It costs a lot of money. Plus, when I'm in Russia, usually I have to spend a lot of time. Guys, and by the way, I forgot something very important. I was supposed to stream vertical. I forgot. So guys, I can see 5 people here. And most places are closed, and this is like 8 o'clock Saturday. Only bars are open. All right. It's a big deal. Lots of planning and energy. Yes. And of course, the actual trip is very hard. It takes all the way from from home to my St. Petersburg home. It takes a bit less 24 hours on the road. Imagine that. Maybe a bit less, depending on the yes, guys. So guys, this is quite a rare stream from Helsinki, and not the average, the typical 2 streets that you usually see. And it's pretty quiet, which is normal for Helsinki. The weather is beautiful. It was a huge. Hold up, I need to put this. Man, it's cold, guys. Hold up. Oy. Like seriously cold. Representing my ska hat, beanie. Guys, and I'm gonna show you the something that tourists usually like to see, the church, underground church, and we're gonna go through streets which is named in the honor of Russian Empress. Yes, I think so, if I recall correctly. You and me and Toll Travels need to have a celebratory kvass together. When you both make it, we'll be waiting for you in Russia. Oh, nice. I'm down with it. Wish I was there. Thanks for streaming this. These two, no problem. Remember, push like. The city center is like a couple of minutes that way. We would cross a Russian imperial gymnasium, but let's see. I think we're gonna go past it in a bit. I have -5 degrees, no, like you. Yes, it feels like a little bit cold. Not too cold, but cold enough for sure. Wind. Yes, yeah, true. Cold. If the weather is windy, it gives you like it adds almost to 10 degrees more. Guys, this is a bank offices, a rare one. It's closed all the way. It was closed full day, I think. So unlike in Russia, where banks are actually for the people, in Finland it's been a very normal progress that the banks are always closed when you need them. Sure, they have advanced the online things, but so is, well, in Russia. In Russia, the online banks are super easy, super fast. No, the Sberbank is Russian, so there is no Russian banks. And if there were, they would closed it down ages ago. That was OP. Get out with OPP. Yeah, you know me. And guys, this is one of the universities. Helsinki has many universities. Well, 2. And the other one, the more popular one, Helsinki University, its roots is hold up. They are in, yes, Russian Empire. Alexander the First, tripled, quadrupled, I don't know how many times he did that. He made a huge input for the university, making it starting to develop his teachings. Yes, we might go all the way to the Baltic, I think, because that's the very center. We are going up to see that the church, the Lutheran church, which is very popular amongst tourists. I never liked it, but even my wife liked it. I guess I'm seeing it all my life. It made it boring. Of course, I think it's closed, but it's actually built inside the rock. And this is already like a neighborhood, so people live here. Central people live here. I never lived in the center except for the first maybe half a year of my time in Finland. Yes, Edelwolf, you're correct. Remember to push like, guys, and join the chat or the comment. Of course, there was always lots of different news, anti-Russian news, always, whether we're a reason to or not. But talks about ballistic missiles, that are warning to the west. They have been spoken about, but I don't know. Some people might be scared. Some people would say there's a reason to be scared. But hold up, it's not closed. It's actually open. Check it out. We're not gonna go in. It's gonna cost you like I think it costs like $10 to get in. The lady is filming. Oh no, she has flowers and check it out. Wow. So that's all inside the church over there. And so it's a show. And it's the church, yeah. And it's inside actually. It's inside actually the rock. All this, as you can see, this is outer. It's like a bunker type of thing. But here you can see that there's actually already rock. Let me show you from the side. There's like a. I'm not gonna go in because they will ask money for it, unless you're like a Lutheran. But I'm not. No, not guided tour. It's just for entrance. And it's basically this is the central area. On the right and left side, there's seats like Lutheran churches usually have, and there's beautiful surrounding. I gotta say, it's indeed beautiful. Let me see. Can we get closer? Oh, you can hear music. As you can see, it's really nice. And people are checking out. But let's not go any further. There, I showed you. Maybe someday I would, but this channel is not about Helsinki things. I'm a foreigner that travels to Russia. I'm stuck in Finland. And I like to do some vlogging, talk with you subscribers, and show you places. So, all right, guys, let me show you the Russian street. Well, Russia related street. As you can see, it's super. Hold up. It's super quiet. 3 Finnish babushkas on the left. Very less cloud. Oh yeah, that's basic. That's Finland is all about. It's empty. It's always empty. The very center, there's a little bit people, but it's not like full. Fredrikin Katu. No, this is the wrong street. This is the wrong street. Hold up. I'm stuck in Finland because I'm waiting for my visa. And I feel like I'm stuck in Finland even though I would have a visa and I'm not in Russia. Okay, this is a Luther street. No thanks. It's not the place. Hold up, let me just check. Oh, there's a party going on in some upstairs over there. Let's go into a party and get some drinks. Russian politicians said that Finland would be the first to suffer in the World War III. I'm sure. And this is a little bit. That's what can happen when you try to put some bases right next to the Russian border. So yeah, it makes sense. All right, guys. Let me just check the place I want to show you. Hold up. Or maybe it's not here. Ah, there it is. Okay, gotcha, guys. I'm gonna show you the street called Dagmar Street, and Dagmar was a Danish name of a Russian empress, the wife of Alexander III. That's what Dagmar, and she has a street honoring her. Here, also some other places around Finland. There's like Dagmar Park, I think, not far from Turku, and that type of places. Yeah, Biden is well, is it quite understandably can we call him a senile? So I don't know who's whispering on his ears. Well, probably not whispering, shouting, so that he can hear, and doing this crazy stuff on the last days of his presidency. All right, guys, here it is, Dagmar Street, and I've explored and told the story on my channel about the street. I've filmed all Russia-related streets on my Finnish series on my channel during the pandemic, but she was beloved, and also Alexander III was really liked among Finnish people, and his son Nikolay II was not, and because of his reforms kinda against Finland, and that's because of his closest people that, you know, told him bad advice. And that's what then happened with Finland, that it wanted to get rid of the being a subordinate of Russian Empire. All right, guys, as you can see, there's nothing open. Nothing is open, nobody's out. Maybe some, yes, restaurant is open, and thank God for that. Looks like a private event. Depending Edelwolf who's they, because Alexander the II was tried and was killed in St. Petersburg. Alexander III was tried also. There was a terroristic movement going on, and that's why Alexander III preferred, for example, living in Gatchina Palace, away from St. Petersburg. He also loved the most St. Petersburg, Finland. He stayed over, was it 220 days during his, reign? During his reign, he was like 200 something days spending in Finland, which is a lot. So yes. Kimmo, where do you live if you're missing this place? I gotta tell you, this is super creepy, guys. There's nobody here, like seriously. It's beautiful, but if you're a super introvert, this is your heaven. Guys, over there is the main Mannerheim Street and park, but there's a park between, and this what you call that, Dagmar Street continues actually over here. Whoa, in Paraguay, how cool is that? That's really, really cool. Guys, let's continue. We're gonna go sideways because that looks nice actually. But we'll go this way. We'll go to the center and enjoy. Let me just check the sound. Alright, but it is beautiful, and this is not the place that reminds you of St. Petersburg. It's in the center, but it's still pretty cool. All this came like 3 days ago. The snow has come down, and it has become fully wintry. Alright, let me check the sound. Yeah, the sound is good, I gotta tell you. Guys, remember, if you want to support the channel, I'm always trying to get some more funds for the next trip and for the expenses. You can use Super Chat. You can do Super Chat or use PayPal or Buy Me Coffee, links in the description. And guys, these are not cheap places to live. But I gotta tell you, I understand it looks nice, but there's no special special thing that I love in St. Petersburg. Plus, it's more beautiful for me. But not trying to compare. There's nothing to compare. It's a done deal. But there's no, the fact that this is a quiet Scandinavian city, you cannot escape from it no matter what architecture. We should do count how many people we see, and but sure, there is some nice details as well, you know. Looks okay. Hope you guys like it. So we in the backside of I think it's Parliament House, but right here, right now, we have just wandered here. And guys, let me just show you this place. For me, it's important. This beautiful building right here is actually, there's lights upstairs. Whoa. This used to be the Russian Imperial Gymnasium. It has actually, I think it's over here maybe. It has or somewhere, there has a space for a church, private church of the gymnasium. They used to be. Of course, these people probably took everything off. And this is the backside of the beautiful, now right now it's a museum, but it used to be a Russian gymnasium. I made a video about it as well. During the pandemic, they did not let me in, by the way. Or maybe they don't want me to bring up the beautiful history of it, the reason why this beautiful building even exists. Let me put a wide angle. The only thing that's commemorated in the front is the times it was used as something Finnish, military, I don't know what. And very not typical design, right, for a Russian. Oh, there's people working inside. There's like laboratory inside. That's because it's a museum of what you call it. Whoa, no, this thing right here. Oops, sorry. Let me put this wide angle off. Like a biological geographical thing. It has like dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures like this one here. Some alien stuff. You can add some X-Files music. And this here is, I think it's connected to the music gymnasium, or is it like, I think it's like, yeah. This here is the backside of Parliament. But fuck that. We're gonna see Russian gymnasium. Imperial Gymnasium. Let me just show you. You're gonna see in front of it a space for, because in gymnasiums, and for example, you even saw that in St. Petersburg with me on the Passage shopping mall connecting Italian Street and Nevsky. There was on top of it there was a Orthodox icon, and that's the proper Russian tradition, and it has a space for it as well. But these non-believers, of course, took it off. But I'm gonna show you. Check it out. Non-believers. I'm having fun. I need to drink a little bit more, but check it out. A reminder that this was Russian. Actually, there's a bear. Of course, I'm trolling, guys. I'm trolling. Let me go. Let me show you. Lina is laughing. All right, let me see. Where was it? I think it's this place here. It might be this one where it's a lamp currently. I think it's that spot. I think. Or the upper one. I'm not sure. But anyways, one of the great places in Helsinki center. And not many people know this history and don't want to bring up, so, but I do. Oh my God, check it out. I do appreciate though other history as well, but check it out. Wow. Some Ace Ventura things. Nice. Or Ben Stiller, Night at the Museum. All right, guys, we're gonna continue. I think maybe we should. This is, by the way, right there is the very, very center. So it's like 1 minute from here. Post Russian. Post. You means post or speak or what? I speak all languages, not all. Anyways, and we have done a surrounding that here. That's the place with the seagull in the beginning that I showed you. That's the place. I don't know. Do you want to stay out or do you want to see maybe? I'm gonna grab a beer, by the way. Or do you want to maybe see the historical, well, from the 1950s, Olympic-aged palace. Well, it's called palace, but it's far from a palace. You can write the comments now while I open my beer. And in Finland, it's much, much more appropriate to drink in public. That's one good thing for Finland. Or is it a good thing? I'm not sure. Something that I can approve. All right, I'm waiting for your comments, guys, as I grab my Saturday night beer in my hand. I love pandas. They sent some pandas back to China from certain zoo, I think. Lina says yes. All right, let's go through here. Bamboo shoots. All right, guys, cheers, and let's go. Welcome to Jakomäki. I have lived in Jakomäki, Inkeri, and I would love to do a stream. Good idea, by the way. Guys, would you like to see, is it okay to not to seriously call it a ghetto part of Helsinki, which I actually love. Jakomäki, East Helsinki, Kurkimäki, Kontula. These are my places, guys. Vesala. Let me know if you want to see some kind of a special Helsinki. Prosit. Prost or prosit? Used to belong to the Russians. Yes. Well, not. You don't have to make it like this, you know. I when I say it, it's like a fact. I'm not trying to irritate. I'm not trying to make it too aggressive in a way, you know. But yes, it's fact. And during Russian imperial times, during Russian Empire, this place became, even though Finnish don't like to admit it, it has become, during that phase all the way to 1917, much more developed. Fact. Can you drink in public in Russia? No, you can't. I do it, but you have to know how to do it. You have to have rather a brown paper bag. But people don't usually do that. You don't see a lot of people drinking in public. Very seldom. Usually I'm the only one. Instead of being outside, this is where I should be, guys. You mean you are not like me, Igor? Hold up. Singing patriotic songs. Hold up. I sing Russian patriotic songs in our Walmart. I'm pretty close. I don't have a Walmart, but I do sing. Inkeri says I could tell something. Sä oot paikallinen siis. Much later she might going to end. Come back. What come back? Who? Lynn, write in Finnish if you want to explain something. I know Rosvitali Yabloni. Grusha. Ronen Nadrikoi. Yes, Katyusha. I don't know the lyrics that well. My wife knows. Olya knows Russian songs very good. And Russian poetry, even Pushkin, etc. by heart. Guys, let's go through this. I'm gonna drink this beer because one thing that you cannot drink in public is in hold up, is over there. By the way, this is when you used to travel by bus to St. Petersburg. This is where you come back to Helsinki on a Russian bus, Lux Express, Ecolines or Sovavta. And you arrive to Kamppi, this place over here. Nikolay Pushkin. Alright guys. Really nice, beautiful part of Helsinki, but really quiet and quite dead, I gotta tell you. And this here is a camera over here. And but I won't be called the police on unless I do some freaky shit. Look, I even gonna put this here. Alright guys, let me show you Tennis Palace, which is a movie theater for a really long time. And that's the seagull over here, guys. Let me show you. The bus would come here and 8 hours longer and you would be in St. Petersburg. Alright, check out the seagull. Sorry. Too quiet. Yeah. And it's Saturday. We're gonna go to the city center, which is 30 seconds away. And it's gonna get a little bit more. So is this closed nowadays, this entrance? Even the movie theaters are dead. Let's see if they let me film. Oh, no, there are people in. It's Saturday night. Let's go to movies. Right, guys, let me put a wide angle. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go through this place. And you're gonna see what's going on. You have a second floor. Oh my God, you got a chewy over here. Check it out. Oh my God, that's a cool thing over here. I'm a big Star Wars fan, as you know. That's a Finnish actor nowadays, by the way. Did you know that? It's a Finnish dude that's acting like Chewbacca. Who's acting Chewbacca? The foods here are super, super expensive, guys. Popcorn is like, 1,000 rubles, $10 around, maybe more. So it continues over there as well. There's some Taco Bell and stuff. Nothing interesting. Let's just go through and we'll be fine. And no customer service because customer service costs money. Rain. Star Wars shirt. Funny, I wear it a lot. Haha, me too. I don't have a Star Wars though. This guy doesn't have a hand, by the way. And somebody put a glove on it. I don't want to know what he's doing with the hand. somebody threw. And his hand is covered because somebody stole his hand as well. I remember I was here like a month ago. And that's it. The big and bad and the huge movie theater. I'm being sarcastic, but it's big for Helsinki. And here's of course the big center. It's called, well, Kamppi Keskus. Language is hidden on girls. Edelwolf is speaking fluent Russian now. But guys, this looks nice, right? But I'm telling you, nobody spends time here. Like nobody. People don't have the habit, not a culture, social culture to, you know, hang around and talk. People are usually going places, and that's why this is not my part of geographic part of the world. Not for me. Alright, this is Kamppi, Helsinki, but we're gonna go through here and go to the city center. Ah, you copy pasted. Nice. And it's full on Christmas mood over here. Not Christmas mood, but Christmas decorations. You got some bars. And my nose is getting cold, guys. I could go through here, but I think it's more interesting outside. Alright guys, we're gonna go to the city center, central city street, and the very center of Helsinki. Зайти в тот магазин, go into the shop, or торговый центр. You can write T and T, T. This way it means shopping mall, торговый центр. Guys, remember, I will reveal a secret news for you. If we get the 10, if we reach the 10 super chats on this channel. Technique on 9. Maybe they have 2 jobs. Alright guys, I want to purchase Walmart and then make you sing in private for the first practice. Nice guys, you keep on talking, that's nice. Let's keep the stream live and active. So this here is Narinkatori. And I've done a lot of videos about this, so I know all the Russian influences of them. This here is Narinka, and it comes from the Russian word Narinke. It means on the market, or na rynok. Let's go to the market, na rynok. Let's go to Пошли на рынок. In Finnish it translates, because the language is totally different, it translates to Narinka. And here it is. This used to be a Russian Jewish market. Russian Jewish market over here. And I filmed a little short video about it as part of my Russian-Finnish series. And I was standing there and I talked about this place. And this place used to be actually a barracks. And let me tell you more about this place. Thank you so much, Edelwolf, for your super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Right now they have preparations for winter Christmas markets, or a fair, Christmas fair, it seems. As you can see, People, this is Saturday, so there's well, compared to St. Petersburg, a lot of people drinking in public. That's, like I said, it's normal. That's why now you understand me. Maybe now you understand me a little bit better when I feel celebratory in St. Petersburg. I feel like great, and I have a beer and I drink in public. Try to cover it maybe Russian style, but I still want to drink because now you understand. I've lived here most of my life until I found Russia, so I have a lot of local traditions. Good evening, Grove Erasmus Farms. Hello, for sale. You sell farms, man. You sell your farms, or what's that about? I think it was South Africa, right? Or where was it? I forgot. Sorry, man. I think it was somewhere very, very interesting. Guys, anyways, this is Narin, который used to be Russian, Jewish Russian market during the Russian imperial times. I'm an agricultural estate agent. Awesome, man. It sounds really, really cool. So this is the marketplace. This place wasn't here, so it continued that way. And this here is the last building that remained after 1918 burning, because during that time the fire destroyed most of the barracks, all of them actually. There was a little bit of over there, and this is mainly the one that stayed. This was designed by Engel, the one who designed the city center in Helsinki as well, by the order of Alexander I. This is the new stuff that they've just opened this summer. But all of this building here, as you can see, it has the Russian style. Well, not Russian originally, but anyways, the style, dominating style of St. Petersburg inside over here. It's called Empire style. All right, guys, let me just go through here now for a second. I do this thing when I tell you about secrets and forgotten Russian places of city center. Gotcha, Grove. Just don't sell American farmland to the Chinese. I've seen documentaries about it. Chinese are buying the world over. All right, guys. This here, right in here, this is also a Russian building. It's called Nikolayev's building, and not many people know the name even. They just call it Alcott House, which is the alcohol shop. I'm a woman working on Teknilä yliopisto. Nice, Inkeri. Anyways, this is Nikolayev's house, and this is Finland's first proper car dealership. This is the first proper dealership. It sold 60. This guy Nikolayev sold 60% of all cars sold in the early 1900s, and this was the first building that has inbuilt elevator for cars that you could lower, and it had also like a tennis field, or what you call it, upstairs. That was totally unheard of. Yes, and during the First World War, Nikolayev, as a great merchant of Helsinki, a rich man of Helsinki, Russian Empire that is, he pitched in, and they produced weapons, ammunition to the front. And there's pictures from 1914, 15, and where you have like ammunition waiting to be loaded and transferred to the port. I don't know, to the train tracks, and moved to St. Petersburg. I think that's how it went. Yes. And the first guy who sold, who sold in a big way. By the way, that's the beer tram. That's a beer tram. That's a Koff. Once again, by the way, Koff comes from that's the beer producer or drink producer called, you guessed it, it's a Russian. A Russian merchant, one of the most richest ones during the Russian Empire and after, was Sinebrikov. And Sinebrikov, Russian, His father was a merchant in Kotka when they had Russian barracks stationed there. Then they made a capital city. Russians made the capital city of Helsinki. He moved here and started his business first in Sveaborg, which is the Russian fortress islands, many islands. They expanded from 1 to 8 of them. And Nikolay Sinebrikov. I think it was Nikolay Sinebrikov as well. So people are walking with blinds on so they can say we're Finnish and this, but in fact there's a lot of good stuff from Russian. My job is to bring that part, because all that anti-Russian shit, you can get it from, I don't know, from the toilet paper section, not on my channel. This is just pure facts. Beer or bear? Beer. They sell beer on trams. This is a beer tram. Russian history is incredible. I adore strong Russian people. I appreciate your comments. Alright, that's a doom. Alright guys, we're gonna check the Mannerheim. That's the Mannerheim who served the Russian Tsar. And before he escaped St. Petersburg after the revolution, and his plan was to actually come back with the reinforcements and push out the Reds. But that didn't happen, of course, and they had their own civil war in Finland, Reds against the Whites, and he was representing the Whites, of course. Alright, this place is also, this is called Lasipalatsi. When we saw the previous one, the movie theater, that was a tennis palace, and they all refer to the 1952 Olympics. But as you can see from the design style, that is also from the 1950s, 1952, the same design, and they kept it. They have kept it. And this is a little like not a shopping mall, it's a library, some cool shops, etc. But this one here is the last remaining barracks building of Turku barracks. Even though the name is Turku barracks, it's located in Helsinki. In Turku was a different barracks in Turku, actual city of Turku. You can see kasarmi means barracks in Finnish, so that's why it says Kof, beer, karhu, beer. beer, yes. And underneath is actually, this is like the good stuff about Finnish, those who like. The Finnish design is world renowned, of course. And check it out. So this is actually the ceiling of the art museum below. Sinebrykov, yes. Or Sinebrykov. Oh, check it out. So there's like some stuff below. We got 45 people watching. Welcome everybody. I suggest we're gonna walk through the city center. We need something to drink for sure, maybe something strong. And we're gonna go around. Let's go to the city center. Maybe go to all the way, let's see. I guess we have to walk through Alexander Street. And from Alexander Street, we're gonna walk to, of course, I think we need to go to Nikolay Church, which is known in the independent Finland as Helsinki Cathedral, which is the copy, or not a copy, but highly influenced by my favorite, St. Petersburg's St. Isaac's Cathedral. Welcome to the channel. This is Igor in Russia, stuck in Finland, doing some live streams. I lived here for 30-something years, so I know what I'm talking about. Plus, I have explored the Russian history of Helsinki and Russia in general. So let's go. And yes, you can guys support with a super chat. If we reach by some way up to 9 more super chats, I'm gonna reveal a secret, guys. I'm letting you know. Big secret. I think these guys were Russian actually as well. Yeah, they were Russians. I should have said something. Давай. There's a lot of Russians in in Helsinki, in Russia, in Finland, biggest minority group. All right, this is the corner of this Lassi Palazzi glass palace. There's nothing palatial about it. Is the word palatial? But it's the name of it. It looks cool, but I wouldn't call it a palace. For me, palaces mean something else. As you know from my channel, guys, here you have somewhere, I think, the movie, what do you call it? A movie shop, official shop, guys. A lot of Japanese people, especially, come to Helsinki and buy overpriced movies. Oh, palatial, thank you. Hey, Suomi. I think it's in German, Sinebrykov. Yeah, no, not in German. They have written it in Finnish. In Finland, Nikolayev with double F's. That's very Finnish, you know, because they didn't know how to speak Russian. All right, Russian. All right, guys, this is the main street. A bit more people. Let me know what you think. This is, but notice, main streets basically, well, it continues for many kilometers. And we have walked during the summer, this Mannerheimin street. But right here, it stops here and continues maybe, I don't know, 400-500 meters, and it basically dies. So that's about it. That's the center. Guys, I'm going to show you a Finnish guy. Not Finnish guy, but I'm going to show you a Helsinki legend. Helsinki legend in a way. I'm going to show you Jamaican Santa Claus. Well, usually he's a Jamaican, what you call it, Spider-Man. But during the winter time, as a businessman, he transfers to Jamaican Spider-Man. There he is, guys. That's his spot. He has branded himself, and I think he's got even music. I think that's his music actually. Vita Kulu, you know what? How are you doing in Jamaican accent? Jamaican girl, we no fly out on plane. Yeah. He's a good guy. So that's where we came from. We walked all around right now. He actually sings live as well. Give me your jacket. Guys, I'm going to attach this microphone back because I think the music would translate it better without the microphone. Is his name Fabian? I didn't know that. He sells shirts and stuff. People make some photos. But you know, guys, as a fellow content creator, selfies don't pay the bills, so I feel for him, you know. It's hard to stand outside and yeah. All right, let's go to this guy is an idiot. Why did he saw him? What an idiot. He kicked the thing out because he was so drunk. And he was walking with a black-skinned lady actually. Over there. Absolute loser. no matter how drunk you are. Alright guys, we're gonna go to Mannerheim Street. And I feel going to the toilet. This guys walk to the, of course, the Nikolay church, Helsinki Cathedral. We'll walk through the a little bit on Mannerheim Street, then we're gonna turn to Alexander Street. Guys, if I could, I would give all the snow to you guys. I don't need it. I just don't need it. I still hear Russian language. The boy wants some vodka. Don't worry, you'll get enough later. Maybe even too much. Too much alcohol. Fabian, come to India. Language. Jamaican girl. What he was singing. Well, guys, this is the epicenter of Helsinki now. The few tens of meters that way. So that's all you can get. This is all that you can get. It cannot get quote unquote better than this. This is like the third day that we have some snow over here. We have 47 people watching. Push like, join the chat, use super chat to support, to reveal the secret of Igor in Russia. Over there is the Stockman, and that's a very popular. We still have Stockman in St. Petersburg. I don't know about Moscow, but officially it's actually not related to Stockman. They just have the name. They used to be the same Stockman. They sold out a few years ago, before even this pandemic. Before this sanction boycott bullshit. So, but it's still operating in St. Petersburg, right next to Ploshchat Vostania, in Nevsky shopping center. All right, let me put a wide angle, guys. Well, everybody knows where this place is. Helsinki has got like 5 streets. I'm joking. But if you're in the center, it's easy to locate. Alright guys, I missed the opening of the Alexander Street like I did last year. Maybe I'll just re-release the video. Back then I saw the most depressive little parade, which I'm not fond of seeing ever again, you know, but it was here. And guys, look at this. If you know the history, I think that's the only explanation. This is Alexander Street in the honor of Alexander, and that's the official monogram of the Tsar. Right here. The A, that's basically the signature monogram of the Tsar, like a logo sort of. So that's really, really interesting. So that's really, really nice, guys. So despite not anybody knowing this, not probably even the history of the streets of this area, they still appreciate. The history is there, the proof is there, but nobody speaks about it, you know. It's just Alexander Street, and it's just, and for most 99.9%, I think, my guess is, estimation is, it's just a logo. But for me, this is a beautiful piece of Russian history, uh, and for a good reason, actually. All right, guys, this is the main street, not for traveling, but main walking street. The full couple hundred meters here. Hold up. Do you enjoy this Christmas thing over here? Let me show you. There's so many stories to tell you about, but let's just walk right now in the city center so we can see the amazing, uh, the amazing, um, well, cathedral, I guess. Guten Tag and hello, everybody. Saludos. Guys, welcome everybody to the cold Helsinki, where we walk through the historical Russian places and Finnish places in the capital of depression, of Finland. And we're gonna see some beautiful sights though. Sorry for trolling. Take it as a man. I think I'm gonna do this. This way the view is more not so blurry, right? But yeah, this is Saturday night. This is the main street. Everything is closed. Guys, I wasn't lying. This is like it's 9, 8:30. Everything has been closed for many hours here. Everything's been closed many hours, or maybe even the full day, depending on the place. That's just how it is. But it's nice to walk here if you don't want to go anywhere. The only place that people go is a little bit restaurants and bars. This is a nice place, by the way. Would love to go in, but I don't want to do this, when I put you on hold and stuff. I really need to go. Let's be quite frank, NP. But I'm not able to, because I'm working, guys. And speaking of work, you can support the channel with a super chat, because I do want to reveal a secret, which I can't unless we get enough of donations for the next Russia trip. How is the quality, by the way? By the way, hey, shit, sorry guys. I wondered, I didn't see any comments, but I had the wrong window here. Now I see you guys again. Why close so early? Well, working, first of all, the lifestyle, like I said, I love that Russia is very active, They are used to that places. People are served for a long time. Services are open through the night, through the day, through the week, or very late. But here, uh, it's not as active. Everything is so expensive as well that people can't afford. That's my estimation. It's closed, guys. That's what they wondered. Guys, it's closed. Of course it's closed. What you guys thought? A shopping mall open? Yeah, right. But anyways, that's what I would say. Plus the people's salaries, it's expensive because of the laws and because of the taxation. So everything is expensive. So, and people just don't even need it. You know, they lived all their lives here. They've used to not places being opened. Plus, of course, hey, pure numbers. The city is not big enough, even, I would say. This is only a 500,000 city, Helsinki. If Igor makes live streams from Russia, there are about 10 people in chat, but he's in Europe, about 40. This is the algorithm censorship you don't see, but it exists. Yo, to put it mildly, yeah. Guys, I've been, as I'm only, wow, by the way, this is beautiful. And lions is national, not national animal, but like what you call it, coat of arms of Finland from the Russian imperial times. I got it, must add. But anyways, let's not get started with the algorithms. Oh boy, don't go and get me started. Let's stroll the west. And yes, guys, on the right side there's a lot of Russia-related historical streets carrying the names of mostly women of the imperial family. There is Sophia, Maria, was it Helena maybe? So yeah, and that over there is a beautiful little boulevard. The Russians keep often strikes because of salary or political has been a common habit in Finland. No, they don't, because Russia is not as socialist as Finland in a way. I mean, workers' rights and stuff. I'm being a little bit provocational, but there's a truth inside what I just said. So Finland has a very strong workers' rights, unions, you know. Land of the unions was Soviet Union, but in Finland it has exceeded it. And it's both good and bad. From workers' side, only good, I would say. But yeah, that's why there are strikes usually when they're negotiating the New Deal. They're negotiating a New Deal for the common agreement for the whole entire industry. So that's why. So in Russia there's actually, I would say that's the negative thing from workers' point of view in Russia, is that they don't have a say in many things. People long work hours, they don't get compensated like in Finland. So I have to give this to Finland actually. All right, guys. City center, historical center, designed by Engel. And this is the beginning of little St. Petersburg of Helsinki. But we're gonna go over here. They're gonna have like a Christmas, what you call that, Christmas market. In St. Petersburg you have many of them, but this is the traditional that they have on the square. Yes, guys, modeled after or taken influences intentionally from St. Petersburg, St. Isaac's Cathedral. This is Nikolay Palace church, Nikolaev's church, Nikolay church. There's a lot of Nikolays in this video, by the way. This is the third Nikolay. And as you can see, despite being historical center, there is nothing going on here. Literally nothing. Nothing. Even though that's the most beautiful place in Helsinki, right there beginning, there's nothing going on. There's like one or two bars, that's it. And so there could be nothing, because there's nothing to hang out. And people don't walk the streets the same way that people do in some other countries. You know, that's not a tradition. But it is beautiful, yes, it's beautiful. It's empty, but it's beautiful. Yes, and there's a lot of Russian history in this place, of course. And we're gonna go up. And now I get strong St. Petersburg vibes for sure. And of course, by the way, I missed it, by the way. How could I miss it? Alexander II. Alexander II's back, right here. That's beautiful, by the way, picture with the Finnish flag in the back. Somebody take a picture of this. Snapshot. Screenshot. So they're gonna have this Christmas tree over here lit. By the way, I wonder soon, I think St. Petersburg is gonna have the traditional Christmas tree in Palace Square. Can't wait for that. Hello Michael. Hello everybody. My battery's almost dying. It is nice. This is my favorite place. Over there is the Helsinki Cathedral, which we live streamed from in the summer. More Helsinki University buildings around this area here. I like it. The best part, there's like literally maybe 10 people all together in this huge area. I guess a lot of people like it that way. I kind of like it as well, but I like it when it's in St. Petersburg, when I find a quiet street. Quiet street, I like liveliness, etc. Aren't things open? Taxation, salaries, expensive, not enough people, and not tradition to not active lifestyle of the people. I think these are the main reasons. Correct me if I'm wrong, that's my opinion. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream right now. Right there is something more important to me as a Russian Orthodox. This is Finnish church, Finnish Orthodox churches. It belongs to that church nowadays. But this is the Holy Trinity Church, the oldest church of Orthodox Church of Helsinki. This one here. I still haven't been inside though. And it's right behind. It's located here on Union Street, which the name's history refers to the union between Finland and Russia under the Russian rule. Yes, this was named after Russia beat Sweden in the Great Northern War. What was the Great War? What was the name? This is of course beautiful. Alright guys, I'm gonna head back I desperately need to find a toilet. Desperately. Russian rule, indeed. Peace, for sure. A lot of buildings with definitely empire style buildings. All of these here, which are, of course, the one of the ruling architectural styles of St. Petersburg. Guys, battery ran down. Battery died. Literally died. Hold up. What's going on? Because 7-8, nice joke. Good joke. Whew. I think we might let's get a drink, guys. Let's do a little drink or we can talk more, guys. Guys, the battery died, so I'm back. I'm back in action. Oh my God, back in the days, this used to be a Memphis called restaurant right here. Man, I spent so many times over here just planning my music and my collaborations, talks with the different DJs, and it was so nice. So this is like the center. Let's see if the place is open. Guys, are you up for a little beer? Or shot? Let's get a shot? Or what? Let me know. Waiting for your comments. My back is killing me, by the way. I woke up, I have a really bad yeah, I'm back because battery died, literally just died. Yeah, it has lots of overpriced food for sure. Music is gonna destroy our stream. Did you find a toilet? Well, now that you mentioned, I did find it. Oh. Right, I'm gonna head to the metro, guys. You made a yellow snow. No, I didn't. I'm too educated. I'm too non-finished for that nowadays. Oh. All right, guys. Hope you liked the stream. We have time for some comments right now. Cheese sticks, mozzarella sticks, right? They're really good. I like them too. The Helsinki train station. Hold up. That's the place which, well, original design was very different. It was more Russian Empire age. But this one they built right at the end of the First World War. And hold up. And Nikolay first visited. Sorry, Nikolay second visited because it was 8 hours in Helsinki back in 2018. And that place had actually hold up, what I was supposed to say. It had a military hospital, like many places in Helsinki they had Russian soldiers hospitalized from the First World War. It's already depressingly dirty right here. You know, white snow is fine, but when you have this kind of a snow, which is typical city snow, or in Helsinki is well, yeah, anyways. It's getting dark, right? Same thing with St. Petersburg. It's not really nice. Guys, the only line is in Helsinki. It's not to restaurants like St. Petersburg. It's for cooking bar, and not all bars. Rarely. I guess there's a live band performing or something. We were actually in a nice rock bar with my wife, lovely Olya, and it was a really cool place. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you, I have a video coming up about Helsinki Metro, so you can start to appreciate Russian Metro more. But I'm gonna show you a little bit how does the place look like. Roland, yes, I'm back for a little while. I'm gonna show you as a grand finale of this video, I'm gonna show you a little bit of Metro. And actually this is also a movie theater, but it's really, really dead. Back in the days, it wasn't this dead, I remember. On a Saturday night, guys, there was like 5 people in the city center. Olya has her own stuff, she's not a YouTuber. I am. Closed, everything closed. It's 9 p.m. guys. No people anywhere. Candy shop is open. And this is, by the way, one of the fanciest escalators of the Finnish metro system. This one here. Yes bar. Population is Helsinki is 500,000. The greater population of 3 different cities, adding Espoo and Vantaa, which could be just one city, but that's 1 million. But technically that's a whole different city, and you actually have to travel there for like a half an hour by train across the Helsinki. So It is a different city. It could belong to Helsinki, but it's not. My back is killing me, guys. Simply killing me. Alright. First glance of the Helsinki Metro. Big question is, will we see any crazies here or not? I thought I was gonna jump in, but I'm late. I don't think it's a camouflage for anything, because everybody knows about it, you know. Probably Russia knows about it, and everybody knows about it. Many soldiers stationed in Finland has been there, so it's not like a secret. And everybody knows that the entrance into the underground tunnels of Helsinki is the entrances, you know, as camouflages are the sports halls, underground sports halls, etc. So there's nothing, you know. The booze prices in Finland are enormous. There are reasons for many to visit other countries now and then. Seeing sun is the other common reason, yes, for sure. I guess Helsinki is fine for like, if you come on a cruise from St. Petersburg for like from Tallinn, Stockholm or from Tallinn, a few hours is enough. My personal view. I'm here to promote St. Petersburg, not this place. 680,000. Since when? It doesn't look good then. Nothing explains the deadness of the city. Let me see. You should say 5 million. You're like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's true. 650,000. 657 million thousand. All right. I used to say 500,000, but you know, it feels like a 10,000. It feels like a Viborg. Viborg has 80,000 people. My battery, my freaking. You know that my freaking phone is freaking dead. Everything is freaking dead. Being next to Russia must be unusual. I don't know. No, it's not. Being told lies for the entire lives and being afraid to travel to Russia, that's got to be unusual for them. But once you get out of that, you know, pothole, everything gets better in life when you listen less for that, you know, elderly bullshit, propaganda and lies. That's why I'm here, spreading the good word. Alright guys, let me just show you a bit. Correct, Christopher, yes. This is old Kaisanimi, now Helsingin yliopisto, University of Helsinki station. But it will be always Kaisanimi for me. I'm old school. Alright guys, last glance of this station right here. You will see some crazies here. You saw some guards inside bringing safety because people, I don't know how to behave.